I mentioned Ignatius of Loyola earlier. At the heart of the exercises is what he calls the agere contra principle. It means to act against. So if I know I have a tendency toward, let's say, overindulging in food or overindulging in whatever it is I now will act against that tendency. So I will actively fast. Maybe I'm too addicted to bad-mouthing people, being too critical. Agere contra, act against that, and spend, let's say, Lent, praising people. Maybe every day write a thank you note or a note of praise to somebody. So find the way the stick is bent, since it's bent this way, and you want to straighten it out, well, you want to bend it backward the other way, agere contra. You find that in Dante, don't you? That's the way Mount Purgatory works, is as the 7 deadly sins are being purged, the people on the mountain of Purgatory are forced to go opposed to what they were into. So for example, the envious are always looking out at others, envying them. Their eyelids are sewn shut, so they're forced not to look out and to look inward. The slothful who sat around were lazy. They're made to run on Mount Purgatory. So agere contra is a good way to battle sin. I think too, just becoming aware of your attachments. What are they? What are your attachments? And then work, in the other direction. I think doing the corporal and spiritual works of mercy is a really good way. Fulton Sheen talks about the expulsive power of the good. So there's wickedness in me. I can brood about that, or I can try to fight it directly. Or, he said, you can expel it by the good, by putting the good in you. So do the corporal and spiritual works of mercy. Do what Dorothy Day suggested, that everything you do should be directly or indirectly related to those works of mercy. So am I feeding the hungry? Am I clothing the naked? Am I giving drink to the thirsty? Am I praying for the living and the dead? Am I counseling the doubtful? Am I bearing patiently the troublesome, et cetera, et cetera? Make sure that your life is filled up with those things. And that has an expulsive power.